it's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't enough.
On that green. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to buck down to your kin. I can know to kick in. You is not my friend. I put my pants up, then I did my dance on the. Said the devil cannot get me. I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that lag. I brought it back. Leather in July, burn up your back, burn up your back, burn up your back. You know that colder denim. I'm a southern soldier, I told you, but first let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their silence. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know southern different. I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack. I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say, stunting is a habit. Told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit. Told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like me. I showed up so clean they wanna but they can't, cause I got that frank. God got my back, you with me, he cranked that yank. I said nah, ain't no won't stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. Don't bother if the money ain't chiming. I said nah, ain't no won't stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. Don't bother if the money ain't chiming. Let me tell you, I feel about it.
Just about to get underway, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Jackknife's out of the way. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One out in the top of the first. And now Addison Barger. Up the middle. Collected by Torres. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Rudder takes off. Got him swinging. Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Yep, that ball went out. Aye.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Well struck, deep right field, way back and He'll take a trot around the bases. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Gleyber Torres. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. High fly ball down the left field line. Sanchez going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Kerry Carpenter. Ball one there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air to left center. Sanchez has a beat on it, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Riley Green. That's too low. Ball two.
Gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Snap throw. Snaps it to third. Three-two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Spencer Torkelson in the box now. Takes strike one.
Ball, that's outside.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And a big swing and a miss. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Grounded to third. Could be two. Keith over to second. Relay to first. Double play. Base is empty after the double play. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. And it gets down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. And such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Swings through that one for strike two. This one in the air, center field. Meadows settles under this one. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Ball.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 56, Eric.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Left center base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Breaking ball misses down and away. Out to center. Varsho on his way over. 2 down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the third baseman, Colt Heath. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it.
I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy.
Back here in Detroit. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Fought off foul. And there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Jimenez in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Popped up. That's out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the DH, George Springer. Swing and a miss. 0-1. A sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
No. Inside.
And that's
Ball
too
2.
high. That's towards center. Varsho drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. That one hammered center field. And there's 2 away. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Nope. Ball 1.
Late on that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. And that
That's ball
just
3.
misses. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. 2 outs, runner at first. Here comes Torque to the plate.
Nope, that's inside.
He's
that's
just
out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are
that's out.
trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next, Wenzel Perez. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Tigers leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Meadows takes it in for the out. 2 away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball. 0-1 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meadows makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back back at Comerica Park. Bottom four, Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And there's a
Ball
ball.
one. Ball two.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. For 63, Braden Fisher.
Now Dylan Dingler. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's ball two. That's ball
Just
three.
missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's
Ball
up,
four.
that's in on your
First
hands.
base.
That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Meadows in the box now. Take strike one.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss at a slider. Late on that fastball. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
For the Tigers,
Two aboard with one out. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now
That's
2
ball
and
two.
2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sanchez on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting
Oh, that's
because of
low.
tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch
That's a
misses,
ball.
and it's 2 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. That one almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 and 2. Got him swinging. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one lifted to left. Green gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Popped out in foul ground first time through. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
31. Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
17.
Jose Barrios.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Torkelson, the next to hit, takes outside. Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez.
Ball 1.
Man at first, one away. Barrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door.
Oh, that's
that
out.
pitch is devastating.
Ball, that's in.
Up the middle to second. There's one. Throw to first.
He's
safe.
in there.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch swinging.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent.
Runner on the go. Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
I was born in the city. You know I'm gonna bring me down. Yeah, I was born.
Top 6. And now for the Jays, Andre. Jimenez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throw on to Torkelson. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Swings over the top of that.
Right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for this. He is singled and he is flied to left. Meadows in position, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, where we go bottom 6. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a... You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Meadows swings through it for strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt. Fires over to Guerrero. One away, bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the order now. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And it beats him. What a play. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one smoked on its way out of here. The 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. So 2 down. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
That one ripped left field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So man aboard, and next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green swings through that one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 8-0. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
That's out.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 down, nobody on. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Struck him out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Missed with a changeup. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have won? And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th, Wenzel Perez up now. Tommy Nance gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball 2.
Way inside. That one misses. Now 3-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. There goes the runner. Pitch almost got him. No throw. He's in there safely. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Ball.
Man at second. Runner goes again in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Throw to third. Save. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Parker Meadows will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Puts a bunt down. Clement. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So back to the top of the order. And next up for the Tigers, runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Barger on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park, ready to begin the 8th, Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Second base.
Ernie Clement, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's to third. Keith zips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Gimenez. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside, almost got him. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, on to the bottom of the 8th, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss. In the dirt, ball 2. On the ground, out to short. Gimenez throw to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Squirts away a little bit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw.